guys, it's Randoms, and welcome back to a random new place, Tekkit. So we'll see how this goes. I actually switched from using these facts 64 to these facts 128 texture pack. I'm not sure if it'll actually look any different to you all. And just played around with my FPS settings a little. So today we're just going to be crafting some stuff, looking around, showing you kind of the plans for the future. As you can see, we have a new neighbor pretty close. I haven't actually met them yet, but they, I guess, seem decent. They're not, building some, I don't know, horrible monstrosity next to our lava base. So, I don't know. I came over here the other day and I baked them a cake, made them a sign. They haven't really eaten the cake, so but we tried to be neighborly, tried to be nice. And since we do have neighbors, I guess now we kind of have to be considerate about any quarries or strip mines. Maybe keep them to the right of our base, or go out into the ocean where nobody really likes. So I've made a couple machines in the time between the last episode, and I've done a lot of nether mining. The really nice thing about the nether ores is that when combined with the induction smelter that we have here, it gives us 2 regular ores per nether ore. And you can use the rich slag that comes out of it. Where is the rich? Here's the rich slag. You can use this to actually get a 3rd regular block from it, instead of using it usually uses sand and some ore. If you use slag instead of the sand, then it gives you 3 ores output instead of 2. We also made ourselves a fluid transposer and a 2nd magma crucible, because our big reactor is going to need a lot of coolant. So your main coolant you really want to use is the gelid cryothium. The resonant ender is slightly better on the outside ring of your reactor, but on the more inside parts, then it's actually better to use the cryothium. Oh, and I forgot to show you guys our new hidden door. So we took away the doors. We made this little drop point. And so we have 2 sticky pistons right here, and a wireless receiver on the back. We have our remote here. And so basically it just triggers the sticky pistons like too fast for it to actually catch the block on the way back. So up just leaves the basalt right there, and when we get back in, brings it back. So I thought that was pretty sweet, especially since we only had 2 sticky pistons to work with. So what else can I show you? Okay, so we have our gold chest here that has pretty much everything to do with the big reactor that we're going to make. As you can see, it takes a lot of resources, most of it doing with the coolant. And you might ask yourself, how big a deal is coolant? It's actually pretty big. In my design, if I made it 1 ring of coolant less, then I would lose about 1k redstone flux a tick just off of that. And if I was to put another ring on the outside of resonant ender, then I would get an extra 0.5K and actually max it out. Well, not max it out, but it would go up to 10K a tick, which would be the max input for a redstone energy cell. But let me get some stuff out of here. We did find 2 nether diamond ores. I could have sworn we found a 3rd the other day. And 2 platinum ores. I don't really know what platinum and shiny metal do. I know they did something that we liked. But let me see. I could have sworn we had a 3rd. Another diamond. Yeah, we do. Okay. So, like I said before, if you want to get 3 regular blocks out of each nether block, use the rich slag, which you get from smelting nether ores in the induction smelter. Did I close? Okay, we did close up shop. And so now we're going to take our 9 diamond ore, and since we don't have any like fortune picks or whatever, we're just going to stick them in the pulverizer and get us up some diamonds. And in the meantime, last time I talked about making a power armor, macho power armor suit, so we'll need a table for that. And that is made with a emerald, 2 electrum ingots, machine frame, and a transmission coil. So the electrum ingots come from the electrum blend, which is just pulverized gold and pulverized silver. And then you just stick them in your redstone furnace or whatever you're using, and it will give you some electrum ingots. So, do I have the machine frame in here? I do not. Do I have any machine frames? I apparently do not. I could have sworn that I did. How do we make them again? I know it uses iron. Machine frame. Okay, so gold, glass, and iron. Cool. So our precious metals are here. Our glass should be there, yep. And we have our iron. I really do love how the project bench makes this little revolving projected image of whatever recipe it has up at the time. So let's get our gold, our iron, and then our glass. Get our machine frame. And I think we also want to go ahead and make a redstone energy cell for our nuke that I will probably be building most of off screen just because it'll take a while. So we have emerald, we have our electrum, and transmission coil. No, that wasn't it. Okay. There we go. And now we have our power armor table. Oh, while we're getting tables and stuff, I do need to end up making a enchanting table after I get done with making those diamonds, because we finally have our bookshelves readied up. Let me see. And so down here we're still torch lit. Upstairs I did switch over to an overhead lava lighting. I thought it looked pretty cool. And over here's our little obsidian crafting corner. Do we have any obsidian made up already? now we have our lead blocks here. We're going to be using the ruby saw from Forge Micro. Well, it says Project Red Exploration, but it uses the Forge, or you use it to create the Forge micro blocks. So for any of the saws, you just need 2 sticks, 2 stone rods, which is just 2 stone on top of each other, and whatever material you want it to be. So 2 sapphire, 2 diamond, 2 iron, etc., etc. So let's get our electrum out of here. Do we need anything else right now? Anyway, so we're going to be using the lead blocks to make some lead slabs to make kind of radiation shield. I know there actually isn't any radiation from the big reactors, but I figured it'd be cool. Make a little lead shield over it. Make some iron panels to go up the wall of it. Make it actually look kind of like a... because we'll be building it underneath our little silo that you can kind of see on the mini-map there. And so that will be our rocket launch pad. It'll have our reactor down at the bottom. I just thought it looked really cool like that. But, okay, I really apparently do not have any obsidian. That's a bummer. Okay, that's cool. Get our diamonds out of here. Lovely diamonds. 18 diamonds from 3 blocks in the nether. That's pretty sweet. You, like I said earlier, you do have to be careful mining in the nether. Just have some system to be able to fight the pigmen that will be mad at you. Other than that, it isn't too hard. I just made little houses, essentially. And, oh crap. And I would mine a block, and whenever they aggroed on me, I would just run back to the house. And then I'd have a little system to get up on top of the walls of the house, and, I forget, how do you make an enchanting table? Enchanting. Okay, so book 4 obsidian, 2 diamond. Okay, that's not too bad. So anyways, I'd get on the walls of the house and beat the pigmen over the head where they couldn't reach me. So that worked out pretty good. And we've been going there a lot to get iron and lead, especially, since I'll need a lot of that. Yeah. And nothing more exciting than mining obsidian, right? Was it 10-second mining time, even with diamonds? So this is really all we've been using the diamond pickaxe for. And I don't really know what I want to enchant with the enchanting table. Like whether I want to do the diamond tools or, you know, the gem tools that I've been using more. So we have leather. Do we have any paper? Oh dear, I don't think we have any paper. That's a bummer. Well, time to go get it. There we go. Lots of mobs around. No, leave us alone. Okay, so last time, the iron armor really was not working out. So I went ahead and made up some Invar armor, and it actually makes a huge difference over iron. Iron, you can still get one-shotted by creepers. This, you can live through a creeper blast dead on. It makes pigmen kill you, I want to say, oh, come on. I barely escaped that. I really do hate how ladders, even though you're pointing down, it doesn't get that you want to go down. It just, you know, tries to drive you back up them if you press forward. Anyways, anyway. Pigmen take 3 hits to kill you with Invar armor, which can make a really big difference in terms of fighting them. So we'll make our book here. Then 1, 2, 3, 4 diamond, enchanting table. And I did have to delete my Tekkit folder and then reinstall it, so my achievements are reset and messed up. So like there I should have gotten an achievement, but now I have to actually find diamonds again, and yeah, it's just messed up. So that's a bummer, but okay, so here, if we put our diamond sword, yes, we have our max level 30 enchantment table now. Sweet! So go up here, make ourselves a little redstone energy cell. Because, I mean, that hardened cell, it's just, like, full all the time. And, I mean, this thing, it doesn't even have any netherrack in it, and everything is still fully charged up. It makes so much extra lava, even powering 5 extra dynamos to power the energy cell. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Eventually I might go make a tesseract and a mining, or not a mining well, a pump in the nether to directly pump lava in, instead of having to make, you know, make the, or not make, having to go get netherrack all the time. But anyways, so we have to make ourselves a empty energy cell frame first, which is here. So you have your 4 electrum ingots that I have, 4 hardened glass, and 1 diamond to do that. So let's get in here with this stuff. And now to fill it up, you have to take redstone, melt it in the magma crucible. How much does it actually take? I see. So we have 600. Let's see. Okay, so one thing to be careful for when you're using Tekkit's NEI like this, it sometimes or always will get the liquid that you need for like transposing things wrong. I found that out the hard way, which is why I have a giant thing of liquid glowstone over there. But I think it said we need, what, 4,000? Yeah, 4,000, so it should actually be redstone there, not glowstone. So just be careful when you're looking at NEI recipes like this. If it seems off to you, then definitely, you know, look it up on Google. And with the liquids, Google it first. So let's see where we're at after here. Oh yeah, another thing with the crucible and stuff like it. Where are we at? 1400? Oh, crap. You want to use the portable tanks as a direct output for them, as opposed to making Fluidex or other stuff like that. Because here you have no loss. With a Fluidex, you're going to take some percentage loss. And so you really want to get all of it out that you can. So these portable tanks really do come in handy. And I'm stuck at 3,600, so I think you get 100 out of each one. Or it might be 200. No, it's 100. Okay. So now we will directly plop that on top of our fluid transposer and put our... Where's our frame? Here's our frame. Put our frame in to be filled up. Alright, we have to switch this to output too. There we go. And you see it is filling up. It'll probably take a bit, but... So I know it's kind of messy over here. I'll figure out a way to clear it all up somehow. Let's go ahead and pop our tinker table down somewhere. Just put it here for now. Oh man, that looks really cool. Alright, so we now have our full energy frame cell. Now to finish things off, we have to get 3 more electrum, 2 lead, and a redstone conductance coil. Now, I think we have everything already made up except for 2 more, not 2 more, 3 more electrum. Did I not put, okay, there we go. So, yeah, craft it up. And then smelt it up. 2 and 3. Now, finally, to actually charge this thing, we're going to have to make another machine, I believe. Okay. Wait, how am I? Okay. I'm just kind of out of it today, apparently. Conductance coil. Yes. Alright, didn't make the same mistake as last time. So yeah, actually, you know what? Instead of making a machine to charge it, because I know there is a, I know to charge it, there's some machine, I can't remember its name, that you do definitely need to use for jetpacks and stuff like that. But we instead can just kind of hook it up, charging in here for now, if we had actually grabbed it for us. Here we go. Whee! Oh, ladders, I hate them. Plop. Did I put the... I put the same thing in there. Okay, okay, this is... blarg. I had 1 episode without derping, so I guess I kind of had to have some more without. Let me see, where's the top? Is this the top? There we go. Okay. You see how quickly that thing fills up with all this magma power. It really is ridiculous how fast that goes. Our little choo-choo train of lava. But let's go check out the work site. So we have our little nuclear reactor missile silo thing over here. It already had a big hole in the ground over here. I just made it a more regular shape. So let's take our ladder down. So we'll be making a 11 by 11 by 3 reactor. And actually I'll probably make a video actually making it and going over it. Well, with big reactors, you always kind of want to go out rather than up. Yeah, so that's what the cutout down here is for, the reactor itself. And this layer is going to be our lead cover. And then that layer right there will be where we build the rocket launch pad. And so the rocket itself will be placed right on that layer, right there, which happens to be layer 61. Actually, wait, is that right? I believe it is. So 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, yes, 61. And I chose that actually specifically because the first human space flight was a Russian astronaut, and that took place in 1961. So just a little history cue to that. We will be putting our rocket pad on layer 61. I don't know, I thought that was cool. But, so, I don't really have a good grasp on what time it is. We've actually done a good bit of progress in this episode, so I think we'll leave it off here. Next episode, we'll go ahead and build the reactor. I'll smelt up the ingredients for it, and see what we can do about hooking some more things up. So, hope you guys, maybe learn something. At least learn not to trust the NEI. Don't end up with a full tank of glowstone like I did, because I don't even know what I'm gonna do with this. I really don't. But yeah, so that's it for this episode. Tune in next time, and I'll see you guys then.